Pepecoin holders. It happened. We all knew this. These guys always want to be the number one. They always want to be the biggest back holder of a token that is obviously extremely popular. And I'm here to tell you the full story. Binance now is the responsible of close to $100 million worth of Pepe. That translates to over 31 trillion Pepecoin. And what in the world is going on? Now, you want to know something crazy? If you compare it to the holders they have on Shiba Inu, just in one wallet, they have over $400 million worth of Shiba Inu, and they have multiple of those wallets. So that is a lot of money in Pepe, but cannot compare to what they hold of Shiba Inu. That was, I think, something interesting I found for you. Plus, I want to talk about the price of Pepe because it has come down a little bit from the obviously extremely 504 something it had, breaking through all the market cap rank list, and right now has come down a little bit. So let's go ahead and do some predictions because I think it's now healthy by looking at the Fibonacci retracements and the holders, everyone over six figures right now, about 105,000 holders or Pepecoin. So that's really good. I'm very excited because yesterday people, just look, you and me, regular people became millionaires, and that is great. Let's go ahead and get started. Don't forget to smash the like button, everybody, and consider subscribing. Welcome. This is Oscar. Happy weekend. Binance ranked number one. This is a wallet that a lot of people know. It's a public tag, and check this out: 31 trillion 340 billion 571 million 919,107 Pepe. I wish I had that, right? 96 million worth in value, everybody, close to 7.5% of everyone. And you can take a look that it's shy of 2x of what the second larger, or like the second exchange has, OKX, and we have Huobi with less than 10 trillion. Mex Global, they bought a lot. Mex Global, Huobi, OKX, they did it much earlier, but they don't have the funds to do what Binance just did. And it's just pretty crazy because we were doing a live and this wasn't like this. This was the number one, then OKX, and there it is, right? Maybe this might be the founder, who knows? Now this is Shiba Inu, right? Just to give you a comparison, and this wallet has just $449 million, which is just 4% of the entire supply, and then this one has $306 million, and they have more. So just to give you some comparison, right? Because I think it's important to know that the difference. Great so far with Pepe, great so far with the crypto market and Bitcoin, and this was a different story. Uniswap was number one, OKX was number here because still has a lot of volume, but now Binance has come, plus they own coin market cap. So if I open up on CoinGecko, let's actually go ahead and do that. Let's check that because obviously I think it's fun. Still, now it's 5 shares to 8. Has come down a little bit in this time. Binance, Uniswap still right here with 1813. We have OKX with 32. A lot of people are buying it on OKX. It still has to come on top. And here's the price. Just insane, right? I think there's no other way to say it. I'm gonna close this one for us. This is yesterday, 6 a.m. in the morning. Balloon to the sky. This was the highest price achieved here on Mex Global, 5045. This was roughly a 133 pumped, and thus far is still 46% higher than yesterday. And it has come down from the price so far right here, about 37% of the top. So 31 trillion, guys, that is insane. Obviously, I think what they want to do is have it as a token that it's gonna have holders for a long time to come. They're banking on, now that they had technical difficulties yesterday, everything was resolved a couple hours later. They know more meme coins are coming. They cannot stop the meme coin season. They can only embrace it if they want to make more money. But obviously, this type of exchanges, like CC said on a Twitter space, they wait for the community to be high. He said he doesn't really care about price. It's only about number of holders. If the number of holders is high, they're gonna list it. CC doesn't have control on that. like specifically. So crazy stuff, and I think it's always great to see it. But with 31 trillion on Binance, and obviously people are gonna go mad and insane, and they'll still buy it, right? I'm looking at all the levels right here. In the 1 hour, this is what's going on, and this is less than a day. We're obviously seeing a descending triangle so far, where we can draw it right here, right? So it will probably, according to the pattern, right? Not like footing, but according to the pattern. Typically, it could has a chance to continue dropping, and it could go back to the 0% retracement or 100% retracement, right? There's a possibility, because it does seem, according to the charts, that people are cashing out of their Pepe positions, right? But that gives another opportunity for new investors, right, who couldn't buy, who didn't want to buy, like me, some opportunities to get into Pepe and say, you know what, I might not be able to make what we had yesterday, but if I play the patterns in the 5 minutes, because that's where I know it really works, you do 5 minutes, you can add your moving average, or I highly recommend the relative strength index. 5 minutes every time you see it here at the bottom, you enter. Every time you see at the top, you leave. Typically, that's what a lot of traders do, and they exit, right? That will be just a gain of 24%. If you follow that pattern, right? Earlier today at 1 a.m., obviously a lot of people are sleeping. You could have bought right here when it's oversold. Then you sell when it's overbought. You obviously are not gonna sell at the top price that it was yesterday, because now that is in a different pattern, which is descending. Now you have to play a different strategy, and this strategy works. For a lot of people, you're not gonna be awake during these times, right? So you can always add some price targets, stop losses and so more, because it's not guaranteed it's gonna do this, but you always are protected, right? So I think this makes a lot of sense. Right now, the price looks like this. Every time it's oversold, it's kind of like sometimes a good reminder of, hey, you can come in and start a position on Pepe, because it's very important. If I show you Cronos, it's not really moving as much, only with big news that we had last week, which is great. But people are selling off a little bit of Cronos. Now let me show you Shiba Inu, which is also selling off as well today, and it hasn't done a lot, in the last couple of days, just with news and just with the market as well. This was December. So in the last couple of days, it's been mostly down. And Bitcoin is the one that actually has done a little bit better so far. From the beginning of the month all the way to today, it has come up roughly 7%. So how could you compare 7% to just 23% in 4 hours, right? So that's a very clear example, everybody, why Binance just decided to get 31 trillion, why meme consistor is taking over, and why this is fun. And I'm happy to share all the evidence with you. Only facts, no fun. I mean, this was only facts. I'm pretty excited to be here reacting to this. Got a brand new day. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Take a look at the links down below. Boom, man. Once again, Binance takes the lead. Peace.